Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It is week 6 in this first season of the Lost Woods Draft League. And we need a bounce back week in a major way, if for nothing else, pride's sake. And we've got a tough matchup this week. It's the Sassy Sylveons. They've been on a tear. They're 4-1, 3-2, one of the two. I don't know. I haven't looked at the standings because I've been looking at this roster. Corviknight has been the star of the show for them so far this season, but the other pieces are nothing to sneeze at. The Tyranitar Sand Mode with Corv and Gastrodon is always scary. Klefki is annoying with screams. Rillaboom is Rillaboom doing Rillaboom things. Farigiraf is Farig doing Farig things. Clefable, Lampent, and Malamar are all really cool pieces. Chestnut's just kind of there. I don't know if Chestnut has even showed up to a game this season. So, we'll see if Chestnut shows up this week. But we've got some, I say this every week, but we've got some really fun tech this week. I think you guys are going to like some of what I've got cooking. So, without further ado, let's get into the set. I hope I was pointing in the direction of forwards. Yeah, I got it. T-Tar. Clef. Farig. No, Corviknight! Oh my god! Gastro, Lampent, Clefable. Oh my god, there's no Corviknight! Oh my god, there's no... Guys! Guys, there's no Corviknight! Guys, there's no Corviknight! Do I just... Guys, wait, do I just... There's no Corviknight and there's no Fake Out! What is happening? Give me Merc. And there's like there's no physical attackers! What is going on? Alek! Alek, are you okay? Alek, blink once if you need... Alek, blink twice if you need help! This isn't you! Alek, what's going on? Alek, you're scaring me. What are you cooking? What is happening? I don't even know what... T-Tar Clef? Okay. Do I just... I don't click Terra just yet, because I might need it later. But I absolutely just lock EQ. And I click Terra. Actually, if I'm gonna click Wide Guard, I don't click Terra. No, I need to delete this, I need to delete this T-Tar. I'm gonna Ice Spinner to cover a Terra. I'm gonna Terra Flying. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? Am I gonna learn anything this turn? You've never seen a flying hip on top before, baby! It's spinning so much it became a helicopter! Alright, and T-Tar Terras, of course. Terra Flying or Terra Grass? Clef! Terra Ghost? What is going on? Follow me! That's actually kind of wavy. That's kind of wavy. Okay, that actually kind of hurts. Ouch! Okay. Alright. Clef did not get buffeted. Clef is goggles. Alright, but the goggles, I'm gonna click Earthquake, and, I guess I just click Spinner again. Yeah. Alright, who came in? Who came in? Gastro. Alright, unfortunately this is not single target Earthquake because my hitbox up exists. But no friend guard. That was a crit. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, your lefties. Gastro. Leftovers. Yeah, we haven't really learned much. I'm not gonna lie. Lampet. I'm just gonna continue clicking Earthquake. Like, I see absolutely no reason not to continue clicking Earthquake. Like, this doesn't KO Limp, but I'm in such a good position that I don't particularly care. And is this a Shadow Ball into Metagross? Okay, cool. I've learned nothing this game. I assumed the Lampet's Eviolite. Like, it lived in Earthquake. Okay. I think I bring out Murk. And Tyranitar comes out. And I click Psychic Noise into you. And I click another CC. You can't redirect it. I'm at like -2s. Oh my god. Alright, show me Trick Room. Show me something. Flamethrower. Okay. I'm glad I didn't click Sunny Day. So, okay. I need to take a second. What did I learn this game? I learned nothing. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, the ginger ale is doing its magic. Yeah. Like, what? What just happened? I didn't learn any of those items. I learned lefties. I learned leftovers. I have some guesses as to abilities. Yeah, game 2. Game 2, we lead Armor Rouge plus... Is it Murkrow? I can lock Heavy Slam into this team too, and pivot. Like, that's not a problem. And I can bring Murkrow in the back in case I want to lock Earthquake. And I guess Hitmontop is good for Intimidate, because there's nothing to stop my Intimidate. Yeah, Mimic doesn't give me much. Lapras is cool. But I wanna show off Arm Rouge. Yeah. I don't know what happened in that game 1, I'm not gonna lie. God, did my 4th even come to the battle? No, Lapras stayed on the bench. Damn. Alright. T-Tar for Rig, okay. Now, what's really funny here is that I can actually click Terra Fairy. I can click Armor Can't. No. I'll click Terra Fairy, Terra Blast, and I will lock Heavy. Yeah, I'll lock Heavy Line. Bye, Terra Armor Rouge. Do you Terra T-Tar this game? You do! I assume that's T-Tar. There's no way you Terra Rig here. There's no world. Yep. What is it? Terra Flying? Okay. Yeah. Lapras would have been good to bring in the back, but that's alright. HH! This is Helping Hand knockoff, probably, right? Okay, how much this does. That's probably AB. That's probably AB. Yep. You take out Metagross. Okay. Which is fine. Because, I mean, now... Yeah, like, this T-Tar is probably AB if I had to guess. Almost like this, I wish I had Shadow Ball, but okay, that's fine. Alright, because now I have Spinner plus, let's make you think I'm Choice Lock. Who switched? T-Tar. Alright. Now that you know. Oh my god, if I had Alek switch. T-Tar. Okay. Okay, Farragus Citrus, good to know for game 3. If we get there, I have Psynoise for it. This is where we bust out Distorted Sand. And I'm gonna make a hard call. I'm gonna click White. I'm gonna make a hard call here. That's painful. Okay. And it has Psychic. Fine. Right, I didn't need Hitmontop anyways. Because... that's great damage. That's phenomenal damage is what that is. And now I'm forced to bring out Merc. Which I don't mind this for at all. Like, I'm kinda tempted to click. I'm so tempted to click Sunny Days' turn, but I shouldn't. Realistic. You know, I click it. Hello. And goodbye! That's right, Murkrow. You did your job. Problem is I don't make sure. Alright, play split, okay. I wish I was mid-speed Lapras. Like, I know why I'm not, but I wish I was. Okay. This is always just Terra Blast into this slot. Like, I'll just leave Lampent for the very end. Lampent can't touch me. Lampent can touch me! Okay. And it hits hard, too. That's okay. And it has heavy. Okay. Alright, this was a scouting game. I could bring Mimikyu. Like, Mimikyu is not bad. What does it do for me? It lets me deny Trick Room, which I know only Farig has. Alternatively, I just hard target for the Farigiraf. Like, I just double the Farigiraf with I just target it down with Metagross. I think I go H-top Metagross again. I think I bring Lapras because I'm not planning to Terra. Actually, maybe I'll leave these two. With these two. Like, maybe this is the 4. Yeah, I like this. I like Lapras just in case of Terra Flying, in case of Gastro. Because you never know, Alek might go back to Gastro. I doubt it, but Alek might. I turned my notifications off, excuse you. Alright. A red clef. Okay. And this is Gross Mimic. And what I do here is I do actually lock. I do lock knockoff. Nah, I just click Heavy Slam. I click Heavy Slam with the Clef. Clef has no reason to tear up. And what I do is... oh god. Oh god, I timed out. Oh, I was caught between like 3 different minds there. The Clef did Terra. Cool. Alright. Bet on me having Trick Room, Alek. You know you want to. Hey! You know, sometimes the timeout just... Oh my god, it has Shadow Ball. Ouch! That Oko's... Wait. This was not... Wait a minute. Alright, big Mimikyu game coming in. Dear God. Okay. Guitar... Lapras. I was not expecting Shadow Ball. Oh my god, if I had Terra. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do this. Let me protect plus taunt. We're gonna play this a little slower now. Beep beep. Alright. I just don't want any follow me's because next turn that T-Star goes bye-bye. Big miss, big miss, big miss. Oh. Ouch. Okay, who's actually the threat? I cannot tell. I could go Terra Dragon. I don't know how that helps me. Oh man, I do not like my adjustments. Oh my god! Holy mother of throws! This is actually the single greatest throw of my career in this one. Oh my god. Wow. This is a throw in 3/4. Is the clef still taunted? It is. I can ice fitter this one. I don't think this gets up. T-Star comes out. Perfect. This is like exactly what we needed. I can't break Clef. I can't break Clef. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Alek. Wow, well played, Alek. Oh my god. The full Ash Ketchum fit. I'm here for it.
Yeah. No, it was like Halloween day at like the summer camp I work at. So I was like, this is like what I wore today out anyways. So I'm like, I already have the stuff out. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna lock in, and it's gonna give me the win.
No,
really.
that was it. Like, like
I mean, I should turn the hat backwards, not for game 3, but you know, it's fine.
I mean, listen, if you got that win without even turning the hat back, fair play. Like, I should not have. I think if I had pulled up your stream and seen that fit, I would have just been like, yeah, nope, you got it. Fair play.
I know. at the start of it, I'm like, I'm gonna be whatever season where he actually won, and not the early seasons where he chokes and like loses early on every week.
Exactly. We saw
But
this
we were
fit.
Kalos League Ash today, or Alola, not Kalos.
Yeah, Alola League, World Championship Series, take your pick.
Exactly.
Both of them had season 1 flashbacks, I'm sure, right? Somewhere in there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, super.
Yeah, that was really stressful.
I'm glad I could make that a set because I was saying, well, you couldn't hear me. Oh my god, dude, that clef rocked my soul.
Yeah, I was hopeful that she would put in a lot of work, and it was like she could, but I'm surprised that it like worked out so well. And then she was still able to like tank a lot of those hits, even.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I lived on 9 HP right there at the end.
Yeah, I wasn't confident that Ice Spitter was gonna pick up. Like, something in my bones was just like,
I was saying, I'm like, if you close combat here, it's over, because I moonblasted. If you pick up the KO, then like you kind of have a way back in, because like I am gonna be honest, I don't know how much Lampet's doing, because I had Lampet in the back.
Yeah, well, no, we saw the lamp. We saw the lamp in the back, and it was that battle was going to suck if Hitmontop picked up that KO.
Yeah.
Because actually, wait, no, you had Flamethrower, you were fine. You had Flamethrower, or you had Shadow Ball, yeah, you were fine. I was thinking of Plane Split, and I was like, it's gonna be a war of attrition, but no. But yeah, no.
I like the psychic noise to counter the pain split. You like saw through my plan.
To be honest, the psychic noise was just there for grassy terrain stuff.
You know what?
I wasn't even thinking of pain. I don't even know. Does psychic noise block Plane Split?
I saw it. I feel like it does. It's like a healing move. I don't know.
I don't know if it is a healing move. I know it blocks like.
I wasn't confident enough that I could be like, oh, I can swap in on a psychic noise and click Plane Split, but
Let's
yeah, I was looking.
Quick reading. Let's figure this out.
I was looking for moves on it, on like Lampent. I'm like, do I want Trick Room as like the second Trick Room setter? Do I go Will-O-Wisp? Then I saw Pain Split, and I saw that it had like 50 base HP or something ridiculous. I'm like, what if I just go like 0 HP investment, put everything in defense as EVL8?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
I mean,
that Lampent
it only took like 50-something% from the Earthquake, which I thought would do more. I was pretty sure I would live it, but I thought it would do more. I thought it'd be closer.
I was like, I don't. No, like, especially because you had already knocked off the choice band, I was like, Lampent probably lives this. And I saw it did half, and I was like, oh, Lampent really lives this. Okay. Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know if this is exactly what I calculated for, but whatever I put in, like, I know I live like Stopping Tantrum. I don't think Band did Stopping Tantrum, but I was like, I know I live the Stopping Tantrum. I knocked the choice band off. I'd probably live the Earthquake because it's a little, it's what, like 80 base power?
It's 75. Weaker. It's effectively the same.
Okay, so it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like how we both went choice band instead of AV on the month that we've been going AV on.
Oh, was the T-Tar also banded? I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was like, oh shit. The Metagross lived that game 1. I was like, oh shit. Oh.
Okay, that was banned. Interesting, because I don't know what damage I saw. I think I saw Terra Blast damage on it after it Terra'd in game 2. And I was like, I think that's AV. I don't know if it's supposed to do that.
Oh, no. That's just T-Tar, man.
Yeah,
that's just
wow,
T-Tar.
that thing's just bulky. Dear God.
Yeah. When I realized that I lived the Aura Sphere without AV, I'm like, oh, this is the choice band week.
Oh God, yeah.
If you respect Aura Sphere, then I get cooked.
Okay, yeah,
but
like,
I didn't think you were gonna go for that.
You live Aura Sphere off of Armor Rouge has what, like base like 120 something, 130 special attack.
I was so scared of the Armor Rouge. I'm like, what do you mean choice band Rock Slide is like a 6% chance to KO if you just put max HP and no other investment? Like, what do you mean? That's so messed up. Like,
no, Armor Rouge. I wish I did Armor Rouge a little more justice. I ended up going. I had so much coverage. I wanted to run on Armor Rouge. I ended up running AV on it.
Okay.
Just because I was
Yeah,
like,
I saw like the Shadow Ball did like so little damage, which I'm like, I know you like you Terra and everything, so it's not super effective. I'm like, you were -1, and that still like did like 30-40%. I'm like,
it did a decent chunk. It did a decent chunk. I think it did
yeah,
like
but
closer to
I was
half.
like, oh, you're -1. I probably picked this KO up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But only enough to cancel the AV, not the regular bulk. Yeah.
No.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. But no, there was.
Yeah, I calced most of my things to live like modest life orb, anyways. So.
Yeah. So you were chilling on
Oh, no,
that
I respect going for the bulk instead, because like if thing's gonna be 2 a KO, might as well go for the bulk. Right?
No, exactly. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna like I wasn't confident enough to go life orb considering between sand and having a whole lot of really strong damage. So I was like, all right, there's a lot of chip already. I don't need to be taking more.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I was like, this is the most I'm gonna be taking in this game. This is the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
But...
Exactly. I have to ask because I lost my mind when we loaded into Team Preview. No Corv?
Mm-hmm. No Corv. I know. It was like kind of a hard call.
This is the first week of no Corv.
I know. I dropped Corv for the 1-point mod. Isn't that crazy?
And it worked. Is the best part.
Yeah. Well, so the thing about Corv is like a lot of your team is weak to fighting and steel, I think. And flying, not fighting, but flying and steel.
Yeah.
But like the big scary stuff on your team is not very afraid of Corv, right? Like Corv is not doing a lot to the Metagross. Corv is terrified of that Armor Rouge. Like I could probably EV to live a Heat Wave, but Armor Cannon,
yeah,
probably not.
Yeah.
Especially, I figured you would go like Sunny Day. So I feel like Corv would be kind of a Terra Hog. And you brought Haze a lot of weeks. I wasn't too sure if you would go Haze again.
Yeah.
And then I would just kind of be wasting turns there.
Yeah. I mean, it was the right call. You knew your tendencies better. You knew your tendencies and you knew how I would play into it, right? Because it was absolutely Sunny Day Haze Murkrow was like exactly what I brought. Yeah. Right? So
I mean, that's the correct thing for you to bring. Like that's
yeah.
Yeah, it's that like if you don't bring that and I bring Corv and like that's yeah, so I just feel like it wasn't gonna do a lot in the stuff that was like really threatening on your team. And like sure it like threatens the Blossom, but Blossom's like kind of tanky. That's what I'm really shocked you didn't bring. Especially for like after use stuff. I'm really surprised you didn't go that route.
Yeah, I figured like you've brought Trick Room every week, but like your team doesn't particularly need Trick Room. My team doesn't particularly need Trick Room. And I even dropped Trick Room on Mimikyu for taunt.
Yeah, I figured there would have to be a taunt on the Mimikyu.
Yeah, and so I was like,
which like
neither of us get into Trick Room. If we do get into Trick Room, I have slow Mons and bulky Mons. We could just duke it out in there, right?
Yeah, no. Most of my
flip
team,
side was
did...
Lampent, right? Lampent absolutely decimated my team. Lampent and Clef.
Yeah. Yeah, game 1, I'm like, oh, I'm just getting completely destroyed right now. I kind of need the Trick Room up. There's no Blossom. I feel pretty safe putting Trick Room, because like that's the thing that scared me away from Trick Room right away.
Yeah.
And yeah, game 1, like I just really didn't expect that lead, and like Banded Earthquake and Terra Flying in general, like I just really did not expect that. So I was like, okay, like Corv Clef is like good into a lot. I can follow me if I need to. Either of them can probably like get a surprise KO on something. So that's where it led, but then you just outspeed me and click Banded Earthquake, and life is scary.
Yeah. I mean, the Friend Guard.
No Friend Guard.
Oh, it wasn't Friend Guard. It was
No, Clefable doesn't get Friend Guard.
No, it doesn't get Friend Guard. It gets.
I was unaware, but
it gets unawares.
I was Magic.
Yeah.
I get Magic Guard. Was what I brought this week.
Yep.
So I don't take my own Sand Chip, but I don't. So I was Life Orb. That's why. So I was Life Orb modest, like, 252.
Life. Oh my! I forgot about Magic Guard preventing Sand Chip because
Yeah.
I saw no Sand Chip and I was like, "Is that goggles?"
Oh, no.
But no.
That's one of the really nice things about having the Clefable on this team is I can go for that if I don't feel like I'm gonna need the Unaware.
Yeah, you have another Mon that works really well in the Sand mode, right?
Which, like, I made the call that I'm like, you're gonna go haste and stop my setup as opposed to go for your own setup, so I don't need to be Unaware. I can get away with the Magic Guard, stop my own chip.
Yeah.
Might as well slap a Life Orb on there.
No,
and then,
oh my god, yeah, Life Orb Clef put in work. Oh my god.
Yeah, so Terra Ghost Helping Hand Shadow Ball is like a 50-60% chance to KO AV Metagross. So, once I knew it was banded, I'm like, this should be killing.
Yeah. No,
and, like, I don't know exactly your spread on this set.
It's
because, like, no Helping Hand, no AV is effectively the same role, right?
Yeah. But also I think the AV set is usually, you know, a little bit of SPDEF investment, and I think this Metagross was just max HP.
With, like, max HP.
Yeah.
So if you just max HP, it's like a 67% chance. So I'm like, I just have to send it, and I got.
Yeah. That was game 2.
3.
No, that was game 3. That was game 3. And was game 3?
I feel like that's really what kind of turned the tide there.
Yeah, because
oh
man, the first turn of game 3, I fully timed out. I fully timed out. No, but like it timed out in my favor because I was in between. Do I double the Farig? Do I send a taunt? Is this Clef about to follow me? Right, like there was a lot going on that turn.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what move do I lock on Metagross? That's
why I like the lead.
There was no world where I was gonna Terra the Metagross that turn, because for some reason in my mind I was like, Terra Ghost Clefable. What's it gonna have? Shadow Ball? Yes.
I mean, like, that's the thing. I mean, I don't think you're gonna expect this, so I think I can get away with this.
Yeah.
And if you don't double the Farig or the Frig lives or whatever, I clicked Dazzling Gleam because I'm like, if the Shadow Ball doesn't pick up the Dazzling Gleam, that's doing the last 2% I need, right?
No, exactly. If you get the bad roll,
and it breaks the disguise. But then you got rid of the Farig, so it kind of worked out.
Yeah, no. I mean, the trade of Metagross for Farig. I think that trade works in your favor, especially considering what I put in the bag.
I'm like, you know what? I got the Metagross out of the way. I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Yeah, no.
And then I saw you Terra Dragon, and the turn I clicked Moonboss, I'm like, oh no, Muhammad, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At that point, the game was already kind of over. Like, I was just looking for outs.
Yeah, like, I don't think you had enough
No.
damage left there.
No, especially not considering it was Hitmontop and Lampent in the back. Lampent always wins that.
Yeah.
So it was like,
well, you had the Weather Ball for the Lampent. I don't think it wants to take that very well.
If Lapras lives, yes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, was it gets down to Hitmontop versus Lampent 1v1, right? Like, if we got to that point.
Yeah. Lampent should win that. I don't know if you have, like, crazy dark move or something.
No, it was CC Spinner Brick.
Okay, so you did have the Brick. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw the CC, so I was like, does he not have Brick then? But I figured it must be at least on, like, the Metagross or something else. Because I'm like, there's no way he did not bring Brick this week.
Yeah. Oh, I had both Brick and Psychic Fang. Psychic Fang's mostly because it's just
okay. Yeah. Oh, that's the one. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, in case of screens, Terra Flying Brick plus Earthquake, right? I was considering bringing All Creamy, and that could have been fun, but
I mean, I did have the Heavy Slam for that, just in case.
Yeah, no, of course, but like something in my mind was just like Terra Ground, Choice Band, Earthquake, go Burr.
Ooh, Terra Ground.
I never popped the Terra. I should have games 2, especially game 3. Like, granted, I didn't see the Shadow Ball coming, but like game 2 especially, seeing Farig plus T-Tar, like that's probably like as good a place as any to click it. Because what did I lead?
That's fair.
Oh, I led Armor Rouge plus Metagross, so I was never locking Earthquake anyways.
I mean, I think...
And I terrored the Armor Rouge in that position.
Which I think was good, because I was locked... I mean, you don't know I'm locked into it, but, like, I'm locked into knockoff. So, I mean, like, I felt like I had to switch to, like, I think I set up Trick Room and had to switch Cheetar out because I'm like, I'm locked into knockoff from this Terra Fairymon.
Exactly.
I need to switch out. So, like, because I don't, especially because I did Terra Flying, I feel like that wasn't like what lost you the game or anything like that, you know?
Oh yeah, no, and I was
because I don't
I
don't think the Terra Ground is killing the Farig either, you know?
Yeah, no, probably not. But no, I had a gut feeling that you were Terra Flying on the T-Tar. Because I mean, it just makes sense. Like, it was like, all right, this is either like Terra Flying or Terra Grass or like something like that.
Yeah.
Which is why like the game 1 play of just okay, Spinner plus Spinner plus Earthquake, like it just made sense.
I mean, I wasn't even like planning for Earthquake or anything. I was just like, well, I don't have cores this week. I do want flying moves.
Yeah, I mean,
I kind of assumed it would be a Terra Grass on the Armor Rouge to resist like rock and stuff.
Yeah. The Terra ended up kind of just fully coming down to, well, I see dark moves. I see dark moves. Fairy's good against that.
Yeah.
And just offensively, it's the better coverage to get.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if I'm gonna go an AV set, right, like.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. That's understandable. Yeah.
The coverage gets kind of thin. The Terra Blast Fairy felt cool. I was like, even if it Terras, it probably does a decent chunk. Surprise! It's Tyranitar. It does nothing.
Yeah,
it does nothing. Yeah, because even if you don't Terra there, you eat that comfortably.
I think I probably take pretty much the same amount, even if I don't Terra, because then I'm getting the sand like boost to my social defense.
Yeah, exactly.
So it does more, but I don't think it's doing,
yeah,
that much more.
Yeah, I was between that and like, oh, maybe I click Energy Ball, but Energy Ball, Terra Fairy, Terra Blast. Terra Fairy, Terra Blast ends up doing the same amount. So.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the Terra Fairy. I think it worked out. But like that's part of why I had to flying, is because I thought you'd be Terra Grass. And let me because Tyranitar's heavy, but so is Metagross, and that Heavy Slam to T-Tar does like 90%. It's so gross.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, I kind of wanted like a type to resist Steel, because this is disgusting.
Yeah,
so that's also why I went with the flying.
Steel doesn't. Flying doesn't resist Steel though.
I'm pretty sure. Sometimes I make up my type matchups.
It's the other way around. Steel resists Flying.
I do know that one.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah, because we saw the Heavy Slam do big damage into T-Tar anyways, but because it had Terra, right, it just didn't drop.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was my logic. Apparently I was wrong. But
yeah, I mean, it worked out. Either way,
you
lived the Heavy Slam.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Yeah. Was it? I had something. Oh yeah, when I was looking at your roster, I was like, because with Metagross, the question is always, is it Heavy Slam or do you just go with the consistency of like Iron Head or something? I was looking at your roster, I was like, well, the only things that Heavy Slam doesn't do big damage to are like Corv and Chestnut, which is like, I have Arbor Rouge, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's like, well, it works.
No, yeah, it's definitely the call. Yeah, I was like running calcs. I'm like, oh, if I'm like max defense, like 252 bold Clefairy behind Reflect, I still die to Heavy Slam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
120 base power stab is like.
Yeah, off of that instant attack. Yeah. Let alone if you're choice banded. Yeah, no.
No, exactly. Well, alright. There's not much you could do in that position.
Which is why, like, that's why when Terra Ghost game 1 and then you click the Earthquake. Oh, huh. I did a lot. But he's banded. It is faster than me, and I don't really know what to do now.
Yeah.
This game's kind of over off of turn 1.
No. The game 1, like, to be fair, I think this is the first time all season that a game 1 has actually gone to plan.
Much better than last week.
Much better than last week. The amount of paranoid triple checking I was doing after I sat down and just like, did I put my items on? Are all my moves there? Are my terrorists right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, game one went to play, but I mean, you recovered super well. God,
Yeah, I was like,
I'm so
I need
jealous
this
of
trick room
Limpet.
up. I said that today. I'm like, I feel so bad because you asked for it, and I'm like, no. And half the reason no is because I'm using it against you.
No, yeah, and I mean, there's a reason I wanted to pick it up. Like, I was back when our our league sheet was broken, I was so excited to see that Limpet was available because I was like, oh my god, like this is perfect, like amazing trick room mod, bulky with Eviolite, has a ton of stuff it can do, and lo and
Yeah.
behold, we see that we see that this week.
I mean, yeah. As I was drafting my team, I'm like, well, I really need a ghost type, and I really need a fire type. I want Cerule Edge. I can't remember if it was in place of like Clefable or Gastrodon. And then I literally like put it in the chat, and everyone's like, "Those already taken, you idiot." And I'm like, what other fire ghost types are left? I'm like, okay, Lampent. That's 95 special attack. That's good enough. Good in Trick Room. We'll take it.
Exactly.
1 point.
Muhammad,
that's what we're
Alek
working with.
trying to grab taken fire ghost types.
I know. That's why I really left, because I'm like, this is the backup to when I thought the bot wasn't taken.
Yeah, no, the circle of draft, it comes for us all.
But yeah, I mean, it was like such like a perfect mon for like to face you this week. I'm like, I have to bring it. I realized I kind of leaked it today with my transaction by saying like, that's not the only mon that hasn't shown up any week.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just took it at face value. Also, I'm not gonna lie, like, you said that, you were like, oh yeah, the only mon that hasn't shown up to a match, and I was like, there's a chance Chestnut shows up anyways. Like,
yeah,
it hasn't shown up yet.
I'm like, I don't think Muhammad's gonna particularly planning for me to bring Chestnut, because it's not necessarily that great. And I feel like there's a decent chance you predict the Lampent is showing up against you, so.
Yeah.
And also, it was, 3 hours before we're playing. I don't think you're gonna, like, completely rework your plan off of, like, reading into, like, some Discord post, yeah.
Yeah, no, these sets have been locked in for all of 12 hours, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I got all my money last night. I'm like, all right, we're locking it in. And we're gonna pray for the best.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot that standard earthquake is a thing.
I mean, this week was the week. I mean, last week was the week of pull out all the stops, and I do really think that if I don't forget my items game one, I can win that set.
Oh yeah.
And I think this week's much less desperate.
I think everybody agrees on that. Yeah.
Yeah. But and I mean, you get down to 1 and 4, and it's like I'm looking at the standings, and I'm like, well, okay, so I just have to win out and pray. And it's like, if there's any week to just start busting out the really unorthodox stuff, right?
No, yeah.
This is it. And I see.
I mean, I'm like.
Yeah, and I see Corv, and I see Rillaboom, and I'm like, all right, Hitmontop, Ice Spinner, Bandit Earthquake. Here we go. Like, this is it. This is my out for the season.
What to cover for it? I didn't really think about that. I was like, it would have been nice to have Rillaboom this week if I knew if I thought about Bandit Earthquake, but yeah, the Ice Spinner to cover it's really good.
Yeah, well, because my only other option was Defog Shiftry, as a way to get rid of terrain, which is like, okay.
I was also scared of the Shiftry. That's another reason I went Terra Flying. It's because I resist the Shiftry moves.
Yeah.
Because I was also considering Ghost. I'm like, no, now I get wrecked by Shiftry. I'm scared of the Pult because I feel like you might bring like an Infiltrator or Dragapult this week.
Yeah, honestly, like looking over this season, there's definitely a degree to which like I've underutilized Dragapult and Shiftry. I say this Shiftry carried like the first 3 weeks for me.
Oh yeah, no, it was so good. That's why I was scared of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he can really just like give this thing +1, and I kind of don't have too much to answer that.
Yeah. The flip side is Shiftry is like kind of one-dimensional.
Yeah.
In that
That's fair.
It's +1 Wind Rider stuff, which is fantastic.
Well, it's like, it's a good one to have Brick Break on, the Leaf Blade and the Dark move. Like, that covers a lot. Maybe you bring it. But...
Yeah, no, the first iteration of this team did have Shiftry on there. It was there was Murkrow Shiftry stuff, and then I ended up dropping it for Lapras, partly because I wanted Freeze Dry for the Gastrodon and the Rillaboom.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I know this is a quad effective move, but Lapras is not the strongest mon. And then I'm like, oh, just like 170% anyways. Okay.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, quad effective is still quad effective.
No, I almost led a game 2, so I like that you brought it, or game 3. I like that you brought it then. And I'm really glad I did not lock that in.
Yeah, no, draft sets are so fun because it's just like, all right, these are rosters that like you've studied for a few days, you've thought through like all the ways you're covering the different options, and now you see the 6. And if you get to game 3, it's like, all right, we've had 2 games, like.
I don't like what's coming out this time.
No, like I feel like game 3s of draft sets, they're all, at least from my experience this season, they're almost one on team preview. Game 3s, in terms of just who makes the right call, because to be fair, I mean this week, right? You know, you did hide the Shadow Ball tech until game 3, but usually by game 3 of a set, I
thought about picking it. I'm like, no, I should hide this because the Moonboss should pick this up anyways. Yeah, and that way he won't be ready for it later. I think you actually killed the Clefairy before it got off anyways.
Yeah, so like I didn't know, and going into game 3, that's one of the downsides to, these were all super fast games, and I
wrote nothing down. It's so bad.
I was looking at my notes after game 1, and I was like, cool, I won. I learned nothing. Like, I was like,
that is the downside to just steamrolling so hard is.
Yeah, and then even after game 2,
you get a lot out of it.
Yeah, even after game 2, it was like, all right, yeah, I have a little bit of hidden tech left, but like, my team is like more or less on the table.
It's kind of like what you were saying in your matches last week, one of the games, about how like you got so much more information out of those turns.
Yeah, it was like it was the game 1.
I think it was your game 1 where you didn't have items, but like you got so much more information from Gion than he got from you that like that's why you felt it was fair to just take the L.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's similar to like what happened here is like, yes, you did just really kind of wreck me, but I'm like, I know this thing is banded, I know this is Ice Spinner and this and and terrifying.
You had already seen the banded Earthquake mode. I guess
which is why T-Tar can't.
Yeah. To be fair, there was definitely a degree to which it was like I probably should have thought through the other mode a little bit more in terms of like, okay, how do I really get the most out of Armor Rouge here?
Utilize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it goes a lot better if I don't get the Trick Room off.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Which is, that's why I went for that.
No, exactly.
Okay.
Like, this entire team was basically put around the bet of neither of us want Trick Room, and I gave you a position where you wanted Trick Room, and you took it. Like, you've brought Trick Room every week, it's just you haven't had many opportunities where it's like, this is what I need here. Partly because Corviknight's just carried anyways.
Yeah. Game 1 was like, okay, I don't know if I need this. I want to see like what mons on your team maybe have like a Trick Room, like if the Mimikyu or the Armor Rouge carry to reverse it. I thought I would get like the knockoff KO and then be able to kind of like snowball from there a bit more. But I'm like, nope, I'm getting outspread. That completely wrecked me, and I need the Trick Room mode, and I'm gonna go the T-Tar in case he tries the banded stuff again because I can Terrify and I'm chilling.
Yeah, exactly. Like your team was super well built, super well prepped. And it had depth. Like, if there's one takeaway for me this week is like, whenever you build for draft, there has to be a level of depth to it,
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like, you displayed that.
That's the fun part about it is you gotta do some like, because this is like, I am only worried about this one person and these mons, I can really try to like go in depth in team building.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I don't know. That's like one of the things I wanted to do, like get out of draft this season is I wanted to work on building more in depth, like more teams with more depth, and I really needed to work on like the team preview stuff. Because I feel like that's like my weakness in general is that turn 0.
Yeah.
Which I guess worked out for me in that game 3, if that's what the
I mean,
deciding factor. But
yeah, no, and like for me, it was like a very similar process or a very similar thought process of like I want to play draft to improve my team building. And it's funny because a lot of like the lessons I've taken from building for draft, I'm feeling it pay off in my Reg H play so
awesome,
far.
Yeah.
And then this week's team was kind of a regression to the mean for me of not a lot of offensive pressure. There was a very fast-paced mode, but like just the one, right? And like I couldn't like fully commit to like the fast-paced stuff, even though for Reg H my team is hard Trick Room, which is also very fast-paced play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. Like
I'm getting for the next time we play Reg H.
I mean, there's some fun stuff in the builder right now, I will say.
Yeah, I have like 20 teams in the builder. I'm like, I don't even know like which one to start with to try out. It's so bad.
We have the complete opposite approach.
And that's not even counting the fact that I can just bring my draft week from almost any given week, and that's a pretty good Reg H team.
Exactly. We've been playing Reg H this whole time, and like your roster, like it makes a good
like
Reg H team.
I feel like I'm like, oh, this is just like a good Reg H team. Like this isn't even.
It's cool.
Take away like a tech move here and there, and like, we're good.
Yeah, it's softish Trick Room, sand stuff, Corv setup stuff, screens. Yeah. Like those first 5 mons on your roster, that's just a good Reg H core. Slap something else on there, call it a day.
Yeah, like
yeah.
So yeah, no, if I get really stuck, you might see the draft team show up to some of the levels.
I mean, that's the one downside. I'm traveling the next couple weeks, which means I miss all of like the start of Reg H locals when it's like, yo, what if we just played our draft set as our, like, we get paired to the locals, this is our draft set, let's go, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah. Yeah.
So you get to see what everyone's up to before you come back, you know?
Exactly. I'm off on, you know, it's, the vacation is just a cover, it's really a scouting trip is what it is.
Exactly, yeah.
Letting the New England meta develop. So that
and then you know, okay, this is what I gotta counter, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I had any other thoughts for this match. I look at my notebook as if there's anything there.
I realized I'm like, I wrote nothing down. I don't know who KO'd who. I'm gonna have to watch the whole thing back to fill out the sheet. It's fine, but
I write down notes and I still have to do that anyways.
I try to, but this week I'm like, after game 1, I'm just like, what do I even do? Like,
yeah.
And then I really need to lock in.
I do less in-game note-taking. The one thing that I have to do notes-wise for draft is, like, I have just a table on my page of just, I am writing out everything I learn about every Pokemon.
Yeah, I've tried to start, like, okay, I write down, like, okay, I know this move, I know this move, I know this move, I know this tier, I know this item. I couldn't even do that because I'm just like,
there was.
I'm just like, well, that's the game.
No, that game 1, that a lot happened to turn 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of losing my mind in team preview just because I was like, oh my god, Earthquake goes crazy. Wait.
Yeah, that wasn't even on my radar, so I show up, I'm like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting this lead. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is here, but like, I think I can do this and this, and we're chilling, and like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to be an Earthquake. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Definitely turned the game on its head with that one. Was there a world where I had Terra and Wildguard there, or Terra and Switch Macro? Probably not, but
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you're probably gonna go fighting me because you see the Tyranitar, so Terra goes and follow me, and that's all you're gonna read into it. You're not gonna think about the Shadow Ball. And then I kill with his knockoff, and then anything else shouldn't be doing too much damage. But so wrong.
Yeah.
So wrong.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, if you're gonna get something wrong, you get it wrong game 1, not game 3. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I was just like lost, like, what do I even do? Can't even write notes because I'm just like, how do I deal with this? And then after that, I'm like, okay, we're locking in. All right, this is gonna be my first game 3. We're gonna make it to the game 3.
if nothing else from this season for the Woo Sox, we've made our opponents sweat every week. So hey,
you have definitely done that. Yeah,
we'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like they were saying on the podcast about how like top heavy the league is, and I feel like that like does not represent like how like nail biting so many of these games and matches are.
Yeah.
You know. Even the 2-0s are just so like,
Yeah.
Some of them.
No. I'm trying to think through because like I've been saying it every week. Like there are no bad rosters in this league,
Yeah.
and I mean obviously there are no bad players in this league.
Yeah, it was like no bad rosters, no bad players. Everything is like
yeah. Like I was surprised when I looked at the standings at the beginning of the week, and I was like, what do you mean? Everyone from 7th to 16th is under 500. Like, how does that work? Part of it's having 2 undefeated teams at this point of the season, but
yeah.
I mean, even then, right? Like, the competitive balance is there, and I think a lot of the top seeds, they're I say they, you're up there, I think. You're not gonna be able.
I dropped pretty hard after the loss to Gerd, but.
Well, yeah, but
depending on how this week goes, I could end up number 2.
I was gonna say you're in the third of the league with winning records, right? So you know, it's been a strong season for all y'all, but
even then, like I didn't feel safe. I'm like if I lose out, I might
Well, one that two, even when it comes playoff time, like y'all can't exactly coast. You know,
if I make it, I guess I made it now. So that's the really big upset of this week because I think I'm locked in now.
Oh, did you?
And
did you
I can be
need
happy
one
there
set win?
Well, yeah, I think 5-0 or like 5 wins like guarantees you is what someone told me. I don't really know the math on that, but someone told me that means you're good.
Okay. We'll see what Corrosion's doc says at the end of the week.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean,
what was I gonna say?
If you have locked playoffs, congrats on that.
But I don't want to play any of these people again.
That's the flip side. It's I have to play more draft against this stacked league. What's going on?
I already saw my plan against you. Like I don't really know what to do from there.
Yeah.
So close. I don't feel like I can just do the same exact thing again, and I'll be fine. You know.
If there's a second thing this team has done, it's we shut down other teams' MVPs. I think. Well, I was the leading King Gambit stopper until last week. Last week King Gambit had a stinker.
Ooh, I know.
But
T-Tar's coming for its gig.
Listen, I think T-Tar picked up a decent number of KOs.
I think he went positive. I think got like 3 or 4 KOs over the set. I think.
Yeah, he went positive. I think. Probably.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna run it back or like watch it back and figure it out. But like, I don't know.
In terms,
that's down to the game 3. You hurt me in the standings, but I can forgive you for that.
Listen. It was backs against the wall. You know, I still had playoff hopes. I had to try, even though going to game 3, I think
so
automatically killed playoff hopes. But it's first draft season. We're learning. We're learning. We're getting better. And if nothing else, we are some of the most prepped people in the world for Reg H. So
yeah, I know.
I'm hoping to be able to get to Louisville. We'll see. I'm not gonna be at Baltimore, but these first couple Reg H regionals.
They're gonna be crazy.
New England might be scary.
So terrified. We are so prepped, and New England is gonna run the entire regulation totally.
Exactly. New England's gonna run Reg H.
All these draft teams.
This drops. The video on my end drops on World's Championship Sunday. We're gonna see someone from New England there. We're gonna see someone.
Oh yeah,
it's happening.
For sure.
We have. I did not I realized, but we have so many folks at Worlds. It's amazing. I love it.
So awesome to be able to I know all those people and they're all so amazing and such great people, and I want to see all of them do well.
Exactly.
And yeah,
We're,
and
we're,
I think
we're
uneven
just
can.
praying for no team kills in the pairings. That's all we're praying for.
I know. And then I know we're gonna get like the round of parents is just gonna be everybody in New England is
Oh
playing
my
local.
god. Oh my
You know?
god. That would be the most beautiful and most tragic thing of just like, well, all right. I guess we got to do this.
But I mean, we have so many good players, so many people there. Like a good amount of them are making it to day 2.
Oh.
I mean, we're gonna be positive. We're gonna say all of them.
Oh,
but even realistic,
no, like
we will have people to cheer for. I am so sure of it. The way through.
Yeah, no. Like such a stacked region. Such a stacked region. You said it. Such amazing people too. So yeah.
And the thing is, worst case, we get a shoot for Gabby Rose.
Exactly.
Like, I know those commentators, they're the best.
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
Like,
Like,
of all it fails, we always get that fallback.
Like, there might genuinely be like maybe only like a handful of sets where it's not one of them on the call, right? Because it's what six casters, right? Good. So yeah. We always
Even in New England, we always have somebody we're like, I love that person, they rock. Killing it.
Exactly. I will catch you soon. Have a good Worlds weekend.
Catch you soon. Yeah. And have a good vacation.
Yeah, thanks.
Whenever you go off. All right. Good luck in your rest of the season. You're gonna.
Hey, good luck in the playoffs. I need you. I need one of my opponents to win, and I like your chances. So.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. That's it. Hey, guess who forgot to record an outro and now has COVID and doesn't want to be on camera? This guy. Thanks for watching as always. Shout out Alek for a fun post-game conversation. Sorry, I've been dead tired, so the edit is very I don't know if the edit's up to par this week. I don't know. My brain hurts. Thanks for watching. Go check out Alek's Twitch and YouTube for the rest of their season and the playoff run. Yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.